Oh my gosh. Dom and Darksea Green uploaded today? That's crazy. If you think that's crazy, then you should subscribe and see how much I upload. It's every single day, so get ready for that. If you guys don't know this series, oh god, I should talk about this really before I explain the series, which is kind of something. This is a drawing time lapse from the game Super Mario 64, the DS version, and it's like the casino Luigi style stuff. But what I was gonna say, you guys need to know is, I just burped, so I'm sorry if that got picked up. I'm also eating bulldog right now, so if I'm like sniffling or anything like that, it's because bulldog. Very spicy ramen. Okay, yeah. So this whole thing, for some reason I took so many breaks. Like, I just noticed that I wasn't drawing like 6 or 7 different times while making this one. Like, you'll just see huge pauses like this one. See how long this lasts. Like, your screen is not frozen. It was funny because, like, while Leo was here and we were recording videos together, Leo would like point at the screen and be like, "Is it broken?" while we were recording, because I would just be taking like a break or something. But anyways, back to what I was saying. This is a series where I draw fan art every single day for a year straight. We started on the first of the year and we'll end on the last. This is day 24, and it's Super Mario 64 DS. This is actually, I do want to talk about one thing that has to do with this drawing. I would say an average for my drawings is like 1 hour 30 minutes, like maybe 1 hour 40 minutes, something like that. This one took 2 hours and 23 minutes. I think that is because, like I already mentioned, I just kept pausing at random intervals, as well as towards the end, I make probably the biggest oopsie of the series thus far. We'll talk about it more when I get there, but oh my god, it pissed me off so much. And sometimes I worry like, oh, I'm gonna like skip over the thing when it comes up because the time lapse makes everything faster. But we'll see. We'll see when we get there. So yeah, this is one that I kind of just randomly decided to do. For some reason I thought this was on like the Mario Party DS. Yeah, the Mario Party DS game and not the Mario 64 DS game. I just remember I had it as a kid, and I had it on DS. I did not think that it was the 64 one. I was like, genuinely, I don't know how this is even in Mario 64. Like how does that fit in the game? I don't remember. I remember playing in this area. I remember experiencing it, but I don't remember at all like how I got there. But he's swagged out. I was like, okay, I want to draw Luigi. I drew Mario already. I want to draw Luigi. What games are Luigi known for? And I was like, the mansion, Luigi's Mansion was the big one. Or I could do like Luigi Bros 2 if I wanted to just do literally like a Luigi fan art type jam, like just Luigi. Yeah, if you saw there for a second, I just flashed like the Mario Maker art. Because I wanted to see how I drew Mario and how I could like adapt some of that style into this drawing. I don't think it's that much similar. I think that this Luigi's proportions are a lot more like human-like. It's obviously not like human, but torso, arm, head ratio is a lot closer to something that would be like a regular human. than the way that I drew Mario in the Mario Maker thing. But yeah, so I was like thinking about Luigi and the ways that I could draw him. And then I was like, oh, he's got that casino from that thing. And that's how this game came about. So long story short, like this game was not on my master list at all. Nowhere near the master list. I think Mario 64 barely made it to the master list. Like when I think of the 3D Mario games that I can draw, 64 is the one that I think I have the least inspiration for. There's not much about 64 that I like want to draw. I think I've said in a past video that I could just do like Bowser being imposing in that final like area. And I think that would work just fine. But still, even then, it's like, it's just, I don't know. I think a lot of people have fun drawing Bowser because he's this big, scary guy who wears like a bunch of like cool spikes and stuff. But I don't know, it just doesn't sound very appealing to me. Maybe when I get to it, because I don't think I've ever drawn Bowser before. If I get to it and I'm like, oh my god, this was so fun, then like, bang. You'll see. All right, so you probably missed it, but a second ago, I just selected the tips of Luigi's fingers there. I copied that layer and then added it to the top layer, so that when I add like the little poker table, I could put the fingers above the poker table. Yeah, a little bit of foresight, a little bit of layering foresight, which is ironic because the layering issues that happen later is that big conundrum that I was alluding to. Here I decided to try to hit Luigi. I think I did Luigi like, okay, I think I'm actually lying. What I was gonna say is like, I think I hit all of Luigi's base colors first and then came back and did shading and highlights, but I actually don't remember the process I had here. But I do remember taking a longer time with his hat and bow tie. So I think I came in, did everything, and then did the shading, and then his hat and his bow tie. But I don't know. Oh, another like godsend for this drawing. The cards, the back of the design of the cards are so simple. It is just a red deck of cards with like white I don't know if checkering is the right word. Yeah, checkering, diamonding. They are more like diamonds than checkers. But yeah, like see this? This is so much more easier to draw. More easy to draw than like a bicycle card, for instance. So that was really nice. I also do think that there is a white outline on the tips of the cards that I did not capture. But that's okay. All right, so, okay, never mind. I guess I do flat coloring, which is not my usual way of doing things. I think I'm more thorough with, hitting the color and then hitting the shadows and highlights like right after. But this one just went a little bit differently. I always worry when I do it this way that like I'm gonna forget one of the things. I don't know if that makes sense, but like a lot of the art that I've done in this challenge have just like random parts that are not shaded correctly or not shaded at all when they should be. And I always worry that when I do it this way, that's what's going to happen. For a while, like the little vest that he has was not shaded. Yeah, I'm going to actually talk about the vest because it'll be coming up pretty soon. I did this thing where I like added texture to it. I made it look like a little bit fuzzy and I really liked it. But then I was like, oh, it's just not fuzzy. It's like it's like a, a casino chip thrower. I don't know. What are the casino people called? It's a casino vest. So it's kind of like slick, like slippery, like, but I gave it like way too much texture. You'll see. Yeah, like see all that? So I was like, okay, I'll just do like this big shiny part in the middle. Oh, sorry. Bullduck shaking and quaking. I probably should have finished my meal before doing this. That's okay. Yeah, see here? I just took a long break. I don't even know what I was doing. But that happened like more in this video than I think ever before. But then, yep, got the little... I just realized how bad I did the hand grabbing the cards. I did not realize how bad that was until just now. That looks terrible. I don't know. This is, I'm like medium proudness. I would say like a 7.8. 7.7 out of 10 for this one, in my own personal opinion. Now let's just go flat 8. Sorry, guys. I get distracted so easily with scoring things where it's like, dude, nobody like really cares. You know what I'm saying? But it's the type of thing that I care about so much. I'll go to like a restaurant or like anything. I'll give a rating for anything. A cringe thing that me and my partners, actually, I already started saying it. I gotta just commit now. Me and my partner started doing for some reason is we would rate our shits when we came back from the bathroom, 1 to 10, and it's so bad. I don't know why it started or who started it. I want to say it was Leo, not to throw them under the bus, but it would make so much more sense if I started it. All right, so we're in the middle of basically my 9/11 right here. So all this coloring that I'm doing, I'm coloring on a couple different layers, but the coloring that I'm doing right now is directly on top of the sketch layer. And I do not recognize it for a while. It's not until I start working on the other poker table that I'm like, oh, why can't I find the sketch layer? So yeah, I have to like manually go back. Oh my god. Okay, so Clip Studio Paint works with pixels. It doesn't do vectors or whatever. I personally like it this way. It's not that I have like such a super strong preference one way or the other, but this way does not bother me, except for when I have to do shit like this. Because, oh yep, that's when I realize. Yep, BRB, killing myself. I think I might have like literally went up and gone for a walk around my house after this. Like that pissed me off so much. Anyways, yeah, so Clip Studio Paint, I don't mind like the pixel, stuff at all. But at times like these where you really need to be able to delete stuff from the background, what it does is it just like fucks up your pixeling, like the edge work. I don't know if that's the right word for it. The feathering, I feel like that's the right word. The feathering. So much. It makes it look so bad. I'm so thankful that this happened to the background and not like the main character or the front poker table. Because you can't really tell how bad the feather, like the hard cut pixels are. I try to find some loopholes to get rid of it all at once. I'm sure there's a way to get this all done at once. If you guys actually know a way to get this all done at once without doing it the way that I'm doing right now, like please let me know. Because I'm sure this shit will happen again, or at least something similar. But you see how I'm going through and it's like making these edges look so ugly, so sharp, and like ultra pixelated. I hate the way that looks so much. But okay, let's talk about a positive. That little bonsai plant in the background was not there in the original, but I was like, dude, how'd they not do like a little, warp pipe or whatever for the plant? Oh, and we did a gradient. Oh my gosh, guys, we learned finally to do a little bit of gradients in the background. What a gradient would do for my fucking what's that game called? Party House one. it would do wonders. I think we're getting to the end here though, so subscribe. See you